Welcome to another exciting episode of Cliffhangers. Oh, this is our first? Welcome to the inaugural version of Cliffhangers, your Wiegers Financial Benefits video of choice. Today my guest is Kirstin. I'm your host, Jeph. Nice to meet you. How you doing, Kirstin?
I'm good. How are you?
I am so excited. We were talking about culture today.
Yes, the best.
And so she says the best, but I don't think our viewers at home know what the best means. What do you mean when the best? So when I talk about culture and I give examples, I talk about you guys a lot. Do you have any idea what I talk about usually?
I think there's been a little talk of the castle, the cardboard castle.
So first time I show up at Wiegers, they're giving me a tour of the office. There is actually, and I have pictures that we should put in this. There's a cardboard castle around the desk, and she's sitting there smiling saying, yeah, that's my office. She works in a bloody castle. So already the organization's a little bit different. And if you know me at all, I love different. What else? What else would be culturally different about Wiegers?
Our scavenger hunt. We have a legendary, I think I can say it's legendary, scavenger hunt that we do every June.
Legendary. So if you don't believe her, go to your Facebook page, which I see a bunch of photos on there in the past. A scavenger hunt? Who came up with that idea?
That was me and another co-op student. I don't really know how we decided. I think he decided on the idea, and I'm kind of the planning event person, and the two of us went together and we just started creating something.
And how many years has it been going?
4, I think now.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so you were telling me too, these don't just happen, and it's not just two of you in a room. Who came up with, you said something about a social club?
Social committee, yes, that is me and another girl in the office. This actually happened outside of our social committee, but we also have our social committee, which does things like our birthdays every year. We also do Halloween, we do some Christmas stuff, we try and do stuff every month. Potlucks, everybody loves food,
is
right?
Amazing. So whatever you're doing, whatever industry you're in, no matter if it's very professional, the financial industry, or a goofy marketing company, you can have a social committee. And I think that's something that my company should be doing, which we don't currently do.
Everybody should.
We need to change that. What else about culture makes Wiegers different? Is there anything that comes to mind about your staff or the office?
There's just an attitude, and I think that you just have that buy-in from the top down, and whether it's HR and your owners, and they love to have fun.
We didn't talk about that. It's not just you guys in an office creating this stuff. Somebody has to say okay or say,
yes,
you know what, we could try that this time.
Yes.
So ownership's very, very much.
They love it, and it's so important to them. So it becomes important to us, and we all know that we are going to have a fabulous time no matter what we do, because everybody starts to buy in, and those people that are maybe a little in their shells and they're afraid to maybe dress up or get a little crazy, the people that have already bought in, they pull them in, and they have so much fun once they get into it.
So it's like a tribe you guys are growing, really.
Yeah,
as Seth Godin would call it.
Yeah.
The last thing I always talk about these guys because their email tagline, and I have a slide in my presentation that usually says, can we stop the boring emails? Because we all get too many emails, and you scroll to the bottom and you just see that jargon-filled post. But the first email I got ever was from Tanya, and it said, hey, I saw you speak at this one time, yada, 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 we should talk. And at the bottom, it said, hey, guess what? We have a big heart here over at Wiegers, and we support this organization called the Children's Hospital of Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. And once a year, they raise money for this. And I'm sitting here thinking, oh my, so for the last 5 years, I've been talking about companies that actually care, that actually do something amazing. And you guys are the ones that are actually showing it with every single email you send.
Yes.
I love that example. And we've also influenced other companies in Saskatchewan to actually change their email tagline to something they support, which I think is so amazing.
Yeah, very cool. It was just a little thing we were trying to get it out to all of our clients and let them know that we're doing this and maybe get them involved, whether it was 10 or 20 bucks, because everything is, and it's kind of exploding now. So that's pretty cool that we've maybe been able to affect some other people outside of our clients.
Well, and what we talked about today too is you don't just go and be amazing online. What you do online is a reflection of what you do offline. So when you do something different and you make your email something engaging or something different that actually changes my mind about your organization, it's because you actually care. And that to me is, Wiegers actually cares. That is so refreshing to see in a world filled of, well, we need to make money here, we need to get this done. They actually take time to do this event, and it's your whole tribe rallies around it. And again, go to Facebook and see the images from last year. It's pretty crazy. So I want to take the culture workshop from you guys on how you do it, but I'm going to simplify it into the top has to want it. If the top, if your ownership group does not want to have a really fun, engaging, you said before, when you come to Cliff with things, he will push you to think outside the box and push you to the next level of it. If you own a business or you're a manager, when's the last time you pushed your employees to think outside and push them to do more and to be a little bit more different? I think that's so cool. Thanks for your time today. This was really fun. Hey, tune in next week to Cliffhangers, the newest series in Saskatoon video.